Hi my YouTube people, welcome to my newest video where I will be doing an energy channeling I'll be channeling messages for those who need to hear it, which is basically an energy channeling reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. You guys love when I do these videos every month, so it's kind of becoming a little bit of a ritual to do these every month, energy channeling readings. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for listening and watching. I am Lamarr Townsend. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for your support. And make sure that you also comment, please. If you would like a reading, definitely check out my website at the top there, right there. LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for personal readings, and I would love to read for you. Let me show you my website so you know what to look for. All right. This is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. Definitely scroll down, follow me on my Twitch. Of course, subscribe, like, share to my YouTube. Please become a member of my Patreon, and also check out my podcast on Spotify, Google, Anchor, and more. Also, you can scroll down and view all of the reviews from people who have verified purchased readings from me. All right, and then you can also scroll down here and follow me on my Instagram and Facebook, where I post a lot of content as well. If you would like a reading, you would go directly to the store section up here at the top. Just click the store section at the top menu, and it'll take you to the store section of my website. And here's where you can view all of the services and products that I offer in classes as well. As you can see, I do quite a lot. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to your ancestors, spirit guides, those who have passed on. I, of course, do birth chart readings, compatibility birth chart readings, individual birth chart readings. I do phone psychic tarot readings, which have same day priority. I also do email psychic tarot readings and video recorded psychic tarot readings. I also do spiritual development classes, which help you to develop your spirituality. I do email psychic tarot readings as well. Like I said, I do dream interpretation readings. I sew, I make things. All right, so I sell a lot on my website. So I definitely recommend you check it out when you get a chance. And remember, I am available for readings. So just shoot me an email or purchase your reading. The directions are right there, typically on the purchase section. All right, when you click the link, for example, the directions as to what to expect are right there. So this just follow the directions. All right, once you've made your payment, and most likely your reading will be sent to you, as it says, within 1 to 3 days or sooner. All right. So this is just an example of what you can expect. Make sure you read all directions, including the description down here as well. All right. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for your support once again. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing I'm going to do is do a cleansing singing bowl so that we can cleanse the energy and see what we've got going on. Thank you, Spirit, for opening up the channel so that I can channel any messages that anyone around here needs to hear. Thank you for protecting my energy, my thoughts, my mind, and my emotions. Thank you for protecting the energy, thoughts, minds, and emotions of those watching this video. In the name of the Mother, the Daughter, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Amen, amen, amen. All right. Let's go ahead and tap in and see what messages come through. The first thing I get is the trees. The trees and the birds. So pay attention to the trees and the birds, particularly if you live in a place where the trees tend to change season, or if the trees in some way, shape, or form tend to die back and grow back. I feel like there's something about the grow back process being slower than usual. And that being kind of an interesting caveat, in terms of maybe surrounding energy, or I don't know why I literally heard just heard deforestation or something like that. But then I also feel like there's something with the birds that are also possibly a clue that there's something kind of like going on energetically in the air or in the surrounding area. So I keep hearing like pay attention to the trees and the birds, which kind of like gives me the energy of like the birds and the bees, like how how like the corny thing is to like say, oh, let's have a talk about the birds and the bees as like a euphemism for sex. But I don't know why I just brought that up, but it kind of reminds me of that. Pay attention to the trees and the birds, all right? Because there's something going on with that. Someone out there needs to stop investing in. This is weird, but this is channeled messages for anyone who needs to hear them. All right? Someone out there needs to stop investing in cheap clothing. I feel like there's someone out there who keeps ripping their clothing or somehow like finding rips in their clothing. There's something about investing in quality, not quantity, in terms of items you own, items you wear. Could also be jewelry. I feel like some jewelry is like messing with someone's ear or something, making someone's ear really weird. Like there's something going on where it's like spirit is trying to teach you quality, not quantity, or like quantity in the sense of like cheap, because quantity deals with numbers, quality deals with the actual like durability of something, right? Or, like I guess that would be the best word to describe it, right? That's kind of weird. I just saw something about missiles, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, all right? There's something I'm seeing about missiles and being careful. Like it also could be like I don't know if this looks is this a bullet or something like that or like there's something about be careful of missiles, but it's almost like the missile could also be a metaphor for a bullet or something like that. Like there's something about just be careful, be aware. If you are in an area where there's something like this tends to happen, missiles, warfare, any type of warfare, any type of machinery. We'll say that for YouTube purposes, right? Because I feel like something could be missed by just a hair. Lots of rainfall, I feel like, for certain parts of the world. Lots of rainfall. And I hear like it may be gloomy in the moment. It may be like, oh my god, it's been raining for like 6 days or something like that. Like, when is it gonna end? But whatever, however much rain maybe you may be experiencing right now where you live, trust that you're gonna benefit from it. Your whatever area this is gonna benefit from it down the line. All right. So it's like suffering now to benefit later. And it's almost like it could benefit you in a way where you don't even realize. Like maybe there's certain parts of the world where like there could be like for example like a corn shortage. But maybe because it's been raining immensely where you live, that corn's thriving where you live. Which boosts the economy where you live, right? Like there's something about that I pick up. Ooh, that just kind of reminded me of popcorn. I can't wait to make breakfast, you guys. What time is it here? It's 9 a.m. here. I'm actually gonna go drive to. I have to drive 20 minutes because I want to try Vegemite. I know I have some Australian people out there who watch me and clients. Let me know what you guys think about Vegemite. For some reason, I'm just like something's telling me to go get Vegemite, so I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna make an egg sandwich with avocado and maybe like a vegan sausage patty with a little bit of Vegemite or mayonnaise for breakfast. How good does that sound? Oh, that just made my mouth water. All right, I'm sorry. I don't know why I just brought that up, but that just made me so hungry. Oh my god. Okay. Speaking of food, I don't know why I'm seeing potatoes. There's something that we could hear about food, particularly maybe potatoes, particularly maybe corn. I don't know why I'm also seeing something about certain bottled water. And I've been saying this for years, and some of y'all come back to me and, like, tell me, Lamar, you've been saying this for years or months now. Get a water filter. If if you haven't heard me say it before and you haven't, like, done it, and this is like my third time, or if it's like even my first time, saying this to you, get a water filter. I have a water filter that I got from Target for like $20 or $30, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, you guys. And I have not bought bottled water since. Now, yes, I have to change the filter. Yes, it's kind of expensive to change the filter, but it's so worth it because I go through the water, in terms of my drinking water like crazy. I have a cat. Also, like, get a water filter. They're inexpensive currently, all right, and they are like super beneficial. I only use bottled water now to store for like a rainy day or whatever, something like that, just in case, right? I don't know why, I just felt the need to say that. Ooh, this is intense, Spirit. All right, let's keep going. I'm seeing a dreidel, so we could hear something connected to the Jewish community, or maybe, I don't know if there. I'm not Jewish, so I don't know if there's a Jewish holiday coming up soon, or maybe something connected to a Jewish continent, country, like something like maybe Israel, maybe, or. Because I hear Judea. Are Judea and Israel connected, maybe? Maybe that's why I'm hearing Israel? I'm not sure. Please kind of, confirm that in the comment section below if possible. Oh my god, I feel like there's certain events in the Bible that are like kind of like playing out right now. That's kind of okay. That's kind of crazy. There's certain events in the Bible that are playing out. I feel like dealing with possible food shortage or shortage and flooding or something like that. I hear Revelation, Isaiah, Josiah or Josiah. One, I hear one. I just heard 1 through 14. There's something about a psalm also coming true. A psalm in the Bible as we speak. I do feel like a lot more people are going to be quitting their jobs. I also feel like as the borders open, more people are going to be kind of looking to cross the borders to escape or expand or change up their lives overall. Particularly people maybe who have nothing to lose in some way, shape, or form. It's kind of like I have nothing here, so why not move across the country and start a new life? Kind of thing. That's intense. But I can't blame you, whoever that is out there. Alright. There's gonna be an increase in interest in. Oh gosh, my camera's about to die, so we probably need to wrap this up soon. Because I've been doing readings all day, personal readings for you all. But there's gonna be an increase in veganism, vegetarianism. I also hear pescatarianism, which I believe is specifically the only meat you eat if you're a pescatarian is fish. There's something about that. We could see an increase or a rise in these types of, or like a plant-based diet. Something like that. Where people may be leaving a bit more of the meat on the shelves and be picking up the plants more. There's going to be also an increase in farmers markets. So don't be surprised, and I'm personally not someone that shops at farmers markets, but as I research more, I increasingly get more interested. So I would actually have to look at a farmers market near me and see where that would be. But don't be surprised if you already shop at farmers markets, that you start over the next few months, in weeks and maybe even definitely years, seeing more people showing up, and it's like, wait, why are so many people here? I thought this was like my hidden special secret spot, where I would get my groceries and stuff like that. But no, people are becoming more hip in this day and age to that type of lifestyle. People also growing their own vegetables, their own foods, keeping their own animals, their own chickens, to, give eggs and stuff like that. We're living in that kind of era, to be honest with you. Um, I literally just heard give to your neighbor. Give to your neighbor. If at the very least, if you're compassionate enough, because I know sometimes we don't have the nicest, most kosher neighbors. If you're compassionate enough, just reach out to your neighbor, whatever that may mean to you, whether it's your neighbor that lives next to you or your neighbor, right next to you listening right now. Just check in with them and see if they're okay. Are you doing okay? I know we're in this kind of world and realm where things are changing so much. How's your mental health? Do you need anything? Do you need some sugar? I've got some, frozen this or that in my freezer. Do you need some of that? Like we're living in that kind of era, all right? We're moving into that kind of era where we're going to need each other. Why am I seeing a hippopotamus? That's weird. All right, Spirit, let's get some lasting messages. Someone needs to be careful of slipping on the floor. I feel like it's someone who's a worker, because I'm literally looking at the from the point of view of like it almost feels like I'm coming down a ladder, and I don't realize there's some sort of liquid or water on the floor. It's almost like someone may have been, maybe had a water bottle, was drinking something, coming in the store and passing it, and maybe spilled some accidentally, didn't realize it, and it's like I'm coming down the ladder, don't realize there's liquid, and then I slip. Gotta be careful. Pay attention to underneath you, like I feel like. Or pay attention to, like, where you're walking. Because I feel like there's also something about walking in a grocery store for a non worker as well. Like, just be careful, like, paying attention to where you walk. Alright? Look before you walk. Look before you leap, I heard. Just right now. Someone needs to be careful of, I don't know, I'm hearing a lion attack or some sort of wild animal attack. I feel like it may be some sort of feline though. Um, don't try to stand up against it. Retreat. It could be defending its young. Or defending property. Maybe there's some food nearby. It just devoured, and it's like, thinking you're coming to get it or something like that. So just kind of retreat back down if possible. It may leave you alone. Any other tactics, that dealing with that kind of animal, you're gonna need your survival instincts possibly. So that was kind of really, really direct. But there are a lot of places where these types of animals do live, so you want to, make sure you're careful. Just because you've never seen one and jogging your, bike trail or mountain trail, in all your 25 years doesn't mean it can't happen ever, So just knock on wood about that. All right. These are some really intense ones, Spirit. Maybe if you're actually tracking or trekking, bring a dog with you. Bring another animal. Bring a dog. Not a small dog, like a big dog that will defend you. Particularly if you live in a place where there are known bear animal attacks or something like that, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Alright? I'm going to leave that there. And I don't know why I just heard Canada. Canada specifically. I don't know, y'all. Spirit, y'all were intense this month. Alright, y'all? Alright, so thank you for listening and watching. I hope this gave you all some clarity and insight. The last thing I hear is there's a bonus coming for some of you or one of you. Bonus. Alright, some sort of bonus, blessing, extra money. Alright, so good for that. Alright, you guys, I love you so much. If you want a personal reading, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for readings today. For those of you who have already purchased your readings, because a lot of you purchased readings last night, I'll be getting to you all soon. Thank you all for your patience. And thank you all for your support of my channel, of my business, of my psychic readings and stuff like that. And just thank you all so much. Until the next one, love and light. I'll see you in your own personal reading. I'll see you in the next video. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light.